Pokemon challenges are all over YouTube these days. Well, at least they were when I started this challenge a few months ago, but forget about that. With Scarlet and Violet right around the corner and me wanting to say one last goodbye to Gen 8 in style, I made it my mission to complete one of these challenge runs for myself. But what would my challenge be? Well, depending on how new you are to the channel, you may or may not know that I really like monkeys. And over on Twitch, I run a week of streams dedicated to playing exclusively monkey-centric games. So with that in mind, I started the Monkey Lock, a run of Pokemon Sword and Shield where I could only use Monkey Pokémon. Since this was my Swansong to the Galar region and I fell in love with Grookey the moment I saw it back in 2019, I knew this would be a perfect way for me to say goodbye to the region based on the place I grew up. So with the challenge laid out and the Nuzlocke rules written, we began. What is good, people? So, two things I kinda forgot to mention in the intro to this video was that 1, I suck at video games, this will come into play later, and 2, I didn't really have the foresight to check what Monkey Pokémon were actually in this game. I knew there was a Monkey starter, so I thought surely that was an indicator that I'd have plenty to choose from. I was wrong. Not including Zarude, there are 5 monkey families in this whole game. Pokemon like the Pantrio and the Primate Blind are nowhere to be found in Galar, which means that I, at no point in this entire run, will have more than 5 Pokemon. So I was going to be at quite a disadvantage here. To help give me at least somewhat of a fighting chance, I allowed myself to start with all 5 Pokemon from the outset, meaning that our team is here and ready to take on the world. Let me introduce them to you. Our monkeys, which were all named by viewers by the way, are as follows. Peppo, the Passimian, Argyle, the Oranguru, Cheeto, the Darumaka, Gongon, the Colder Darumaka, and last but not least, Gibby, the Grookey. And why exactly is Gibby shiny? So I can put shiny Pokemon in the tags. Leave me be, YouTube stuff is hard. Regardless, we set off to go sign up to the gym challenge. The road there was pretty straightforward. Thankfully, having the fighting type Peppo early on made the starting route normal types a breeze, and we managed to get to Motorstoke safe and sound. After buying some early game drip, and then an eventful first run-in with Team Yell.
15. Are you saying this man is 15? That is not a child. That is not a... No, he's not. That's a 40-year-old... That's a 40-year-old man, bruv. No, I'm not having this. Hold on. We're pausing the whole stream right now. This is literally the Team Yell grunt. Don't ever tell me this.
Pepperoni pizza and chicken.
This is the exact same man. This is the only way I see the fucking male Yell grunts. I'm not gonna lie.
But after all that, it was time for the gym challenge celebrations to begin. However, upon seeing our lineup of leaders, I quickly realized an issue. Though we have Cheeto for Milo's gym and Gibby for Nessa, we didn't have any real way of taking on Kabu. Gibby would be destroyed. The same goes for Gongon, and Argyle would not be able to take a Max Flutterby from Kabu's Center Scorch. So that just leaves Cheeto and Peppo. Cheeto's not going to be evolving anytime soon, so that pretty much writes her out of the battle. Meaning the only Pokemon I could even dream of taking on Kabu's team with was our Passimian. Though, I did my best not to dwell on this too much. I was going to get Peppo all the levels I could and train him up to be the best he can be, but I didn't want to end up overlooking Milo or Nessa and have us losing a team member as a result. So with that in mind, we set off to Turffield. On the way, we had a run-in with both Hop and Bade, though thankfully neither of which gave our Primate posse too much of an issue, and Gibby even managed to evolve into a Thwacky. With our rivals dealt with and a quick look at the scenery.
Hold on, that's Yippee! That's Yippee! It's the same thing! What a legend.
It was time to attempt our first gym battle. Relying on our twin Darumakas, we headed in. I led with Cheeto, the chat dubbed older sister of the two, who managed to take out Milo's Gossifleur with ease. And hey look, she even gained a level while doing so. Feeling revved up, we left Cheeto in for the sweep.
Cheeto sweep? You want Cheeto sweep? Fuck it, all Cheeto sweep. Fuck it, man. Let's do this, Cheeto. Let's fucking do this, bruv. Whoosh. Look at this fucking massive dude. I mean, she's not that big, but you know, she's pretty fucking big. Come on, Cheeto. Wait, why isn't Cheeto listening to me? She's above 20! She's above level 20!
Cheeto was already in her angsty team phase and was deciding not to listen. But I didn't want to switch out in case Gongon got crit by a max move. So I left Cheeto in and prayed to Arceus that she'd listen to our moves. And thankfully, it heard me.
Let's go, Cheeto! Finally listening to me!
Cheeto incinerated that giant Eldegoss, and just like that, we had our first gym badge.
Welcome to part 2 of the monkey only Nuzlocke, the Monkey Lock.
It was the dawn of a new day, and with that, new challenges to unfold. Namely, Nessa, the water type specialist of Hulberry Stadium. And that, folks, was our next destination. Like I said earlier, I'm not exactly good at games. And with this in mind, I knew I had to stay alert and on my toes at every point in this run. Because, you know, I wouldn't want an absent-minded fuck up to cost us one of our friends' lives or anything. But I'm sure that would never happen. Once we made it to Hulberry and saw Jeff Bezos in his underwear, it was time for a splash. I knew Nessa would be a step up from Milo, but I believed in the bonds I had built with our little thwacky and knew Gibby would give it a all. A Razor Leaf quickly took care of the most useless smash assist, leading Nessa to send out her Aracuda, though Max Overgrowth from my shiny monkey made quick work of it. And with that, it was time for Dreadnought.
Boom! That's what I mean. Let's go. Gibby sweeps the whole gym.
That's right, people. Second verse, same as the first. Gibby managed to take it out with ease, knocking out her snapping turtle in one hit and allowing us to claim our second gym badge. Though that meant one thing. It was time for him. Though not before making a long trip back to Motorstoke and taking down Marnie for the first time, which, thanks to Peppo, was light work, and it made for a good warm-up for the struggle that was about to come. We entered Motorstoke Stadium, had what could possibly be our final meal together, and began the trial. Kabu's gym is pretty simple. Knock out and catch wild Pokemon to earn points, while gym trainers try to stop you. A knockout is worth 1 point, whereas a catch is worth 2. And with the rules set, we gave it our best.
If I use beat up, it should lower this thing. It's at level 25, oh my god. I'm not looking forward to fucking defeating this gym with one level 27 Pokemon, bro. That's fine. I still get the points for KO in it. That's 1 point. That's all good.
As you just saw, Peppo used Beat Up, which if you don't know, is a pretty mediocre dark type move. However, the move description reads that the rest of your Pokemon party join in on the attack, which in gameplay translates to the more Pokemon in your party, the more times this move hits. Keep that in mind, because it's gonna come up later. But with that, we got our first point.
Salander, hey! I love Salander so much. Salander is such a good Pokemon. Fucking faked me out, the bastard! Fuck this Salander, bro. Yeah, bite that motherfucker. Hate that. Hate Salander now. I used to love it. Hate it instantly now. This is not going well. What ball can I use? I say it's increased on bug type Pokemon. This should work. This should work.
Trying to get points as quick as we can, I held a net ball at Sizzlipede, securing us 2 more points.
I will try and remove NA from the party. I don't know how successful I'll be. Will it let me do that from him? No, it will not. Okay, NA has to stay in the party, I'm afraid. I am sorry about that. NA just kind of got to stick around for a minute.
And with our 5th point earned, it was time to go and try to claim our next badge. Kabu began by spamming Will-O-Wisp, which, considering the only Pokemon we had to take on this gym was a physical attacker, meant we'd have to constantly be healing the burn so that we could hit it as hard as we needed to. Next out was Arcanine. And this is the one time you'll ever see me be happy about an Intimidate in a Nuzlocke. Peppo has the Defiant ability, meaning that its attack stat goes up every time someone tries to drop one of its other stats. So thanks to Arcanine, my attack was up and I was hitting harder than ever.
Dynamax now? Yeah, fuck it, man. Max Knuckle, get my attack up. I can do this, man. It's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm Dynamaxed. Fuck, actually I should have waited till Center Scorch. I've done a... this is a misplay. This was a misplay, I think. Yeah, because now my fucking... now my attacks are going to be weaker. Shit. I made a misplay, bro. This was a misplay. Fuck, I fucked it. I can still believe in myself, though. I still believe in myself. Fuck, it's not even dead. I heal now. Get rid of burn next turn, even though I'll be small. My attacks up 3 stages at this point. I'm going to get rid of burn, kill it, and then I should be able to one-shot Center Scorch, even though it's Dynamax. I think. Broxman. Let's go! Okay.
Arcanine was down, but because of my misplay with the Dynamax, I now had to take on a Gigantamax Center Scorch with a regular sized chimps.
I can spam heal that. I can spam heal that. We're good. I know I'm in fire spin. That's nothing. I can spam heal that. We're fine. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. I can spam heal. We're gonna be okay. He's gonna do one more. I heal again, and I kill him. He will not last a beat up. All my members gonna jump in. Even Gibby, even Gongon. We hit and beat up. Everyone jump in this motherfucker. Okay, let's do this. Beat up, let's go. 1, 2. Critical hit, let's go. 3, 4, 5. He's gonna heal. He's gonna 6. Cause NA's in the. Obviously, it didn't. Because NA's in the fucking team. Is that cheating? I don't know. He didn't die, so he's gonna heal. He will heal. He will heal. Although, no, fuck it. Beat up again. Yes! Let's fucking go. Oh my fucking god, bruv. Holy shit. I did not think we was gonna have that.
We had done it. Granted, it took a lot of healing and a little bit of help from our honorary monkey, NA, which obviously didn't actually make a difference on if we'd have won it or not because I'd have taken it out next turn regardless. But narratives are fun. We had finally survived the elements and were able to take home the fire badge. With our first 3 gym badges in hand and not a single death, it's safe to say I was feeling good about myself and the team. We'd been able to weather a good few storms together and I was really getting attached to them all. But I realized this was only the beginning. Though we got to the top of one hill, there was still a mountain ahead to climb. So we pressed on. We got a lore dump from Sonya before making Team Yell scream and trekking across the great British desert? And healing up in Stolenside, the home of the Galar region's second coolest gym leader, B. And soon after healing, Cheetah would evolve with the help of a rare candy, giving us a powerhouse to take on the next gym. Which, speaking of, we're just about to get to... never mind. After a decently challenging battle with Hop, we...
Oh, bull jump scare.
Like I was saying, after taking out Hop, it was time for B's gym, which hopefully wouldn't be too much of a struggle thanks to our resident thinker Argyle and our newly evolved Zen headbutting Darmanitan. And speaking of evolution...
Big Gibber! We've got Big Gibber, no fucking way! I didn't realise Gibber evolved at 35. Look at Big Gibber! Holy shit, we got all the big monkeys!
And with our monkeys all grown up, I had to pray that our team wasn't about to become primate punching bags. B's Hitmontop toppled over with ease, but sadly I can't say the same for Pangoro since I forgot Dark is immune to Psychic. I truly am not qualified to be a Poketuber. Thankfully, the AI decided spamming Work Up would be the best course of action for some reason, and then B's Surfetch didn't give us much of a challenge. But then, it was time for her ace.
We got this, man! Go, giant woman! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Max Mindstorm! That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We just need one more hit. We just need one more hit. Max Strike, calm. That's calm. We can tank. Cheeto tanks! That's fine. Get your shit pumped. I don't care. Because Max Mindstorm about to rock your shit. Let's go, Cheeto! Let's go, champ! Holy shit! Cheeto Sweepo!
I'm hella impressed. Argyle didn't even have to come out once. Cheeto managed to sweep B in no time flat. And just like that, we left to see what all the ruckus was about outside. Turns out Bade was punching a wall for some reason. Probably because he knows his Pokemon will never be as strong as our monkeys, but after Cheeto taught him a lesson in anger management. We saw some dog statue, then had a stroll through the woods to make our way to Bologna, where we'd be taking on our next challenge in the jump scare fairy herself, Opal, who looks nothing like me, by the way.
The last part of your mission is me. Let me have a look at you and how your partner Pokemon behave.
Thanks to Opal's stat boost, this gym was a relative breeze. I did have a bit of a scare with Ancient Power Togekiss, but it wasn't enough to bring Cheeto down.
Your morning tea's finally kicking in. I'm gonna gotta kick you in. I can't say that to an old lady. Let's go. We got this, man. Make your cake big. We got this. It's okay. Ignore the questionable sentences. Let's channel that Charizard fire. Cheeto. Oko. Let's go!
Opal and her Alchemy tried, but her fondant melted in Cheeto's flames, claiming us badge number 5 out of 8.
I love the failings. Hey, look at them. Hey. They chillin'.
I was getting seriously cocky now. The team was performing a bit too well, and that led me to let myself get a bit distracted by chat on the way to the next town.
Yeah, like, so when I saw first with failings, I was like, do I like that? I think, maybe. But, yeah, it put me off that it was more than one thing, and I don't know why, but it did. But I'm so over that now, I just like it. I just let myself like it. Same, it used to bug me because like, they are one, or are they? Yeah, no, exactly, it's like catching it. I was like, how am I catching like all fucking 5 failings? It didn't make sense to my brain. Yeah, because I like Slowbro and Slowking. I didn't mind Hive Mind Pokemon. I just didn't like it when they were like all different things. Theoretically, if they, what I'll say is the same body. You know, so like Magneton, I didn't like Magneton because it was just 3 separate beings. Yes, the anime proves it's not a hive mind, but I don't know why you're arguing with me. I literally just, this is the bug type.
Because, you know, I wouldn't want an absent-minded fuck-up to cost us one of our friends' lives or anything.
Why don't ever, hey, that is your fault. Don't ever make me argue on stream again because I will not pay attention.
And thankfully, it didn't cost us our starter. But this was a very grim reminder that I was not paying nearly enough attention to the game. So after being shocked into seriousness, and thankfully not losing our grass-type moments before the rock gym, it was time to take on Gordy.
Where your mom at? Where your mom at?
Gibby surviving the Exeter earlier means he's thankfully here to take the gym on now. But to be totally honest, only as a sub for Peppo. Gordy's aces are colossal, and that is not something I want him to be in for. A Shell Smash then a Razor Shell does almost half damage to Peppo, but thankfully that same Shell Smash lets us KO in one hit due to the defense drop. Stonehenge falls like a domino, and I was able to take out that weird turtle thing with an early max knuckle. Thanks to my attack now being up 2 stages, Colossal's defense couldn't stand up to Peppo's strength. We now have more badges than we do Pokemon, which is wild in a Nuzlocke, but here we are. No time to rest though, as right as we finished up with Gordy, we jumped into a rival battle with Hot. But other than almost getting Peppo killed by the hands of a Corviknight because I wasn't paying attention, swearing to pay more attention, and then doing the same thing again with Cheeto and Inteleon, we got through this without too much trouble. And just like that, we were on to Route 9, where we'd scare off Team Yell once more, who by the way have a great colour scheme going. But most importantly, this is the route where we can find an Ice Stone, finally letting us evolve Gongon into his final and strongest form. And with that, our team was fully evolved, and I'm very glad he evolved when he did, because we're going to need him to face up against Raihan's dragons. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before that, it's Piers' turn to face our gang of Gibbons. Team Yell were about as effective as gym trainers as they were at trying to stop us thus far. With Peppo and Gongon running through every obstacle with dual brick breaks, it meant we very quickly got to the best gym leader, and I won't be taking feedback on that statement. Piers.
Oh, this bit is so awkward. I could have just bought a little bit of voice acting as a treat for right at this point. It would have made a world of difference. A world of difference. No one would have minded if just this bit had voice acting. Come on now, Piers. Because I love you. You're my favourite character. Why couldn't they just give you a voice?
His Scrafty slapped Cheeto and made her flinch, but she was having none of it, retaliating back with a hammer arm. And after 2 hits, Scrafty went down. His contrary Malamar put up a very decent challenge, but Gibby held strong and knocked it out with a drum beating. Predicting the obstruct, I used bulk up on Peppo to give myself even more of a fighting chance. And thankfully, the prediction was right. With Obstagoon down, Piers had only 1 Pokemon left. And with everyone jumping Skuntank, we took the win.
Everyone jumping! Let's go! Easy peasy for the winsies! Let's go!
Though now, it was time for our biggest challenge yet. Kabu was one thing, especially that early on in the game. But Raihan's team is a different breed altogether. Sure, Gongon's super effective against the dragons, but that's only half the battle. To take on Raihan, we have to fight Mother Nature herself, as his battle is a double sand team. Which if you didn't know, Ice is weak to rock and steel moves, which a Sandstorm team would most definitely run. Oh yeah, and a Moot House.
Right, you're so right.
What is good, Gibby? It's been a minute. Worried about your surroundings? Why? Is it cool you have to fight Raihan and there's no way we can beat him? Probably. But I'm glad you're doing good, Gibby. I'm glad you like me a lot. You're gonna die. This gym was tough. I was scared the entire time because I wouldn't be surprised if weather shenanigans ended up wiping our whole team this far in. And I kept leading with Gibby in unfavorable matchups because I had no idea what Pokemon the gym trainers would make me fight. But thankfully, we ended up making it through them fine, leaving just Raihan between us and our final gym badge. Gibby was going to be able to help with the rock and ground types, but I was fully relying on Peppo the powerhouse to get us through the majority of this gym. And to be fair, it was working pretty well. But Raihan's Pokemon are extremely bulky, and it was going to take a lot to take them down.
I'm gonna do some planning ahead right now. We're doing some planning ahead. So I'm gonna hit the Sandaconda with that. That's gonna kill it. That's fine. With Peppo, what I do is I do that. If I D-max Max Knuckle, I'm cool. Gigalith's gonna die, then I'll have another attack up, and then the Ralladon's gonna be a breeze. Let's go. Let's go. Big Peppo, let's go. We got this. I believe. It's gonna have fuck. It's gonna have sturdy in it. It's gonna live the fuck. It didn't have. Oh no, it had sandstorm. I'm good. Okay, my attack roll is even more good. Now this should kill the Sandaconda. Now that my attack's up, it should kill. Gibby should kill. Drum beating. Come on, Gibby. Yes, let's go. Okay. Now here's the thing. Do I heal Do I heal Peppo or Gibby's turn?
After some deliberation on who to prioritize healing, I decided to use Gibby's turn to heal Peppo and had Passimian use Max Knuckle. And then, I prayed.
That's the shard! And it's making me shard. Max Knuckle, come on!
Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
With that done, there was only one stop left. The World Championships. No, not that one. I had already gone to that. The other World Championships. To find out if I could beat my rivals, rematch the gym leaders, and become champion. Let's get down to business to defeat the championship, because we do have more to do today, people. With the goal of champion in mind, we step foot onto the pitch for our first rival battle, opening with Marnie. Thanks to a next attack greatly raising our attack and a lucky flinch on Toxicroak, Peppo was able to sweep through Marnie's team with practically zero issues, putting us in a great position to take on Hop in round 2. Peppo cut through double, and thankfully I remembered to switch him out this time against Top Corviknight, who Cheeto melted down to nothing. I stay in and KO Snorlax with a hammer arm, and then to get Argyle some extra levels for the finals, we had him take down Pincurchin. Finally, I sent out Gibby against Inteleon to knock it out with a max overgrowth. I know Hop's a contentious rival, and that fight didn't exactly paint him in the best light, but I gotta admit, I'm gonna miss him in Paldea. Though with that out of the way, it was time to get ready for Bade. Oh, wait, what? I gotta finish the plot out of nowhere. Sure, why not? I hate it. Did y'all see that motherfucker? Fuck the battle. We need to talk about this motherfucker here. Hold the fuck up. Y'all see this motherfucker? Look what he says. I'm from insurance. Do you have a life insurance policy? Man said, y'all better get insured, because guess what? I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you. I don't care what the Pokemon battle. Go fuck yourself, Pokemon battle. I am here to kill you. You better insure with my company. You are dead tonight. Crazy! Crazy, bro! I'll be honest, not much happens here, apart from getting to see Big Argyle for the first time, which was pretty cool. After our little detour through Amazon HQ, and some foreboding words from Rose, now it was time to take on Bade. Choosing the wrong lead like usual, we switched to Cheeto straight away, who tanks a play rough, and then takes Marwell down in one hit with a fire punch. I was able to take both Gardevoir and Rapidash out the same way, outspeeding them both. We both maxed our Mons as I went for a kill with Max Flare. Thanks to the sun being up, and even after Bade used a full restore, I was able to take out his giant woman with one massive hit. With our rivals out the way, it was time for gym leader rematches. To save on time here, I'm just gonna give y'all the highlights. Gibby channeled her inner Cadbury's advert and drummed down Dreadnought without breaking a sweat. God, I hope my audience is old enough to get that reference. Argyle's max Mindstorm wasn't enough to take out Beast Machamp in one hit, but after we tanked a max strike and she healed, we were able to get a high roll on the damage and take it out. And feeling a bit of deja vu, Peppo's fist rocked the towering G-Max Duraludon to the ground, and with that, we secured our place in the championship finals. Though, as we walked out onto the pitch, there was a bit of an interruption.
Is it time? Hold on. Look at the monitor. Who is it? It's Bezos!
I'm coming to make an announcement.
Before we could take on Leon, we had to fight Rose and clean up the mess he'd made by unleashing an eldritch horror upon the UK. Which, to be honest, given our current social climate, might not be a bad thing. Thankfully, Rose uses all steel types, and our team's two heaviest hitters are both super effective against it. So let's see how we do. Peppo chops up a Escavalier before I swap him out for Cheeto to incinerate Ferrothorn. I keep Cheeto in to take out Klinklang, and then switch her back out to Peppo to take on Berserker.
We've got 2 left. Fuck it. Dynamax. Max my fucking knuckle. Let's go, Peppo! Yeah! Fuck yes.
Crushing Berserker down to scrap metal, it was time to take on Rose's ace, his Copper Raja.
Go, Peppo, damn right! Come on, Peppo. Come on, Peppo. Knock it out in one. You've got an attacker. Yeah! Let's go! Yes!
But just like I said, this was only the beginning. Next up, Eternatus.
This motherfucker's a dumber. Why'd he throw a basic Pokeball to catch it? Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? Basic motherfucking Pokeball. Of course it's not gonna work. Motherfucking legendary Pokemon on full health. Do you know nothing about catch rates? Clearly not. Okay, we got this. We got this, man. Go on. Come on. That's... Nah, we want 100% accurate. Let's just bite. Bite this motherfucker. Whoa! I don't like that. Please tell me Gon gets healed before the next phase.
But it wasn't done yet, as Eternatus still had one last trick up its sleeve. Eternamax. But we've got tricks too, using the mysterious rusted sword and shield that for the sake of this video we got off screen. We called forth Zacian and Zamazenta to help us take this not so ultra beast down once and for all.
Gone, motherfucker, ice punch. Let's go.
Better than I ever did.
Boom.
Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time.
No!
Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
It's okay. It's okay.
After that mini heart attack and Gongon had calmed down, I switched out to his big sister to help get revenge for that big hit.
So close now. So close. Bro, Zamazenta might even take it out. Let's see. Come on, Zamazenta. Kill this motherfucker. Yes! Let's go. I'm so glad they took care of that for me. Because Jesus Christ.
Moonball in hand, I hurdled it towards Eternatus, and after 3 shakes, it was ours.
Yeah, buddy.
But for obvious reasons, we're not going to be using it anytime soon. But now, after learning some new moves, becoming best friends, and our last meal, it was time.
Let's fucking do this. I believe. Do you believe? I fucking believe.
Using what we learnt against our fight with Piz Zobstagoon, I knew Leon would use King Shield. So because of this, I used Will-O-Wisp for some chip damage. Then, with a Fire Punch, we managed to take him down. Next up was Gongon. Switching out for his big sister, he jumped in to face Haxorus, knocking it out with a single Ice Punch. After that, it was Peppo's turn.
Rock slide. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Not letting Peppo stay in for another acrobatics, I switched out to Argyle to finish off this bunny for good. With everyone else having their time in the spotlight, it was Gibby's turn for a kill. From this point on, I'm gonna let the fight speak for itself. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you soon.
I think it's Dragapult. Switch. Gone, get out here. Gone, sweep. How many you got left? 2 Pokemon left. Gone, Ice Punch. Flamethrower! Let's go, Gone! That's the first time that's happened in this whole fucking series. Let's go! This is it. This is it. He loves me. This is it. Charizard, switch Pokemon. You've got your fire type and I've got mine, my friend. Cheeto, get out here. Come on, Cheeto. Cheeto, it's time. Let's go! Let's motherfucking go! We can do this! We can do this! Big Cheeto! Come on! Come on! 0 deaths! The timing of the fucking music, everything has led to this. Come on, Cheeto! Come on! 0 deaths! Come on! Come on! Yes! We did it! A crit! It was a crit!
And with that, we'd won. For new viewers, I don't think y'all get just how shocking that fact is. I'm not some kind of competitive Pokemon master, and I don't do these kind of challenge videos. Hell, I'm barely even a full-fledged PokeTuber yet. But we done it. my home region, my favourite subspecies of Pokemon, and 0 deaths. I know there's a lot harder challenges out there, but this one felt right for me, and I think this run is always going to hold a special place in my heart. Scarlet and Violet are days away from the time I release this, and I doubt I'll be doing another run through of Galar anytime soon. And I couldn't be happier with how I spent my final days in Gen 8. But with all that being said, people, I've been KDP, you've been my audience, this is my outro, and I'll see you in the next video, stream, or whatever I make. Goodbye, people, and I'll see you in Scarlet and Violet.